Hi everyone, I just have a really good way of showing you what the cervix looks like. This is my Play-Doh cervix. So it's long and it has a hole on each end. On one side of it is the uterus, right, with the baby inside. And so when the woman is in pre-labour and you've started having some contractions, this is first time mummies only, the cervix has to go from being that long to effacing or thinning out before it even starts to dilate. So every contraction you have, every little niggle, even if you don't think it's doing anything, even if they're not really strong and regular, even if it's happening over days and days and days, or it might not take that long, but every time it's getting thinner and thinner. And eventually what happens is the cervix becomes almost paper thin, right? So you saw what it was like, and now you can actually see through it, right? That's the cervix, and we're not even 1 centimetre dilated. If I, as the midwife, did an internal and I could just fit the tip of my finger in, that's just sort of 1 centimetre dilated. We're not in proper labour yet. And then once it's started, it's really nearly fully effaced now, and actually fully effaced looks more like this. You can see it's becoming like paper thin, and then it starts opening. And you can count on about 1 centimetre an hour of dilation. So it could take days to get to this thin, effaced cervix from what it looked like before. And now the cervix is going to start to open. And remember, the baby's head is pressing on this cervix all the time to make it do that. And so now if the midwife checks, 2 fingers in is about 3 centimetres dilated. And more and more and more. And when you get to transition, you're looking at about 8 to 9 centimetres. And why transition is so hard is there's still cervix there, but a lot of the head is poking through by then. And then eventually all the cervix is gone and moved up into the base of the uterus, and the baby can fit through. And so I hope that explains it quite well. I like that way of explaining the cervix with Play-Doh.